We opened Melt Shop in 2011 on my 25th birthday, and the idea has always been to create amazing, delicious, high-quality food in great environments with tons of traffic to scale across the country. So we like to think of ourselves as more than just a grilled cheese concept. I mean, we love a classic American and cheddar cheese on our country white bread. But what really drove me towards the concept was the idea of many different variations, kind of a canvas for any sort of unique ingredient, high quality sauce, different types of breads, meats, and cheeses, and the approachability of the product, right? I think it's super familiar, super nostalgic, but at the same time gives you the opportunity to create really gourmet combinations that anyone could absolutely love. Our number one seller is our fried chicken sandwich, and it's made in-house. It's a homemade buttermilk fried chicken with homemade red cabbage slaw with our signature melt sauce. And I think it's our best seller because it's super unique. I think there's a lot of fried chicken sandwiches out there, but no one does it like we do on a melt. And you know, it's just absolutely delicious and super craveable. Craveability is one of the things that really drives all of our decision making when it comes to menu item creation. And so I think that's what's made us so successful and what makes people love our brand and love our food. I mean, listen, I grew up in New Jersey. I know the community well. I think opening in my home state obviously is something that makes my parents really proud, right? So I checked that box, which is awesome. But I also think the customer base here is perfect for what we're doing. I don't think there's anything like what we serve in the marketplace. And so I wanted to bring our product home. And it's been a very special moment for us. We just opened a second New Jersey location already in Jersey City in Newport Center there. And I think we're gonna keep it rolling. We have a number of other Jersey locations opening up in 2019, and we want to keep expanding in the market. We look for density. We look for high traffic locations where there are people for lunch and for dinner 7 days a week. And we look for people that we think are really excited about the product that we have to offer. And we look at some comps in terms of other brands that we feel like if they're successful, we can be successful in a certain market. But really, because our product is so approachable and casts such a wide net to all different ages, male, female, you name it, when there's real density, it seems like Melt Shop does really, really well, which is awesome. One of the toughest things to do in the business. I think we are absolutely maniacal about quality and standardization and training our team to deliver product to Melt Shop spec and Melt Shop spec only every single time. But it takes a ton of work. You can really never let up on brand standards and brand consistency, and we're really fortunate that we have so many amazing people that operate these restaurants that really, really care and want to deliver things to 100%. And so it takes a ton of work, but it's just about, persistent, consistent execution at all levels of the operation and really kind of never compromising and never letting something that's not right leave that counter and go to a guest. We have a saying, fix it until they smile. If we ever do something that is incorrect and someone's not happy about it, we'll take it back and make it right, no ifs, ands, or buts. So, we strive for excellence and strive to create things 100% to our standards, every single sandwich, every single guest, every single time. But listen, we're people at the end of the day, we make mistakes too, and when we don't, we always bend over backwards to make it right. So that's the way we look at the business, and it's definitely one of the challenges that any restaurateur faces. If you're not doing online ordering at some point at this point, you're behind the 8 ball, I think. So it's a very transitionary time for the industry. Things are moving at such a rapid clip. It's kind of like hard to keep up, or it's hard to kind of sift through the clutter to say like, this is what I need and this is what I'm actually going to wait on and let someone else kind of kick the tires on a bit. For us, technology is a a huge component of the business. I mean, if you look behind me, everything we do is run on a kitchen display screens. We don't do any paper chits or anything like that. Everything has a time standard to it. All of our kitchen display screens give out kitchen display reports every single day, so we can use that data to get better at what we do. We have our own loyalty app. We have our own native online ordering site, and everything kind of talks to each other. But it takes a lot of infrastructure to manage that at a really high level, and technology can be glitchy at times, right? So making sure you minimize downtime and you have something that has a really user-friendly guest experience from a technology standpoint is something we keep working towards. We're really happy with where we are for the size of our company, but we're competing with the big boys at this point. It's like you look in this food court, I mean, the number of national players in here is just absolutely insane. We only have 14 restaurants, right? So now the expectation is that our tech and our UX is the same, if not better, than all the big boys out there. So we're not necessarily playing catch up, but we have a lot of work to do to get everything to meet the new standard that's been created in the industry. But we're committed to it, just like everything else. I mean, we literally want to be the best. Like, there's nothing kind of slowing us down from that except for time, right? Like, we're putting one foot in front of the other every day. Our IT team is awesome. We just launched our own native website about a month ago. Our app is in beta now, so I think you'll see some major improvements in the technology experience that MeltShop delivers in the very near future. So, go check it out on meltshop.com. We legitimately want to be 100 locations in the next 5 years. We are looking at many markets right now to put that real plan in place. We will be opening in Florida next year. We're continuing to expand in New Jersey. We're continuing to expand in Long Island. And we're looking at some other major markets for 2020 and 2021. But the goal is to keep growing and grow domestically as much as we can through continued corporate growth and great franchise partnerships like we're continuing to see traction on.